So the company HISEA reached out to me several weeks ago asking if I can showcase their product on my video. Right here is a men's mock toe safety boot. It's a size 11.5. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this out during the video and let you guys know what I think at the end. So far, it's a perfect fit. They're pretty comfortable. They're pretty sturdy. Like I said, these are steel toe. So you guys will see them as I wear them throughout the video. So far, I gotta say, they are not light. They're pretty hefty boots. They are work boots, and like I said, they are steel-toed. So I guess I'll just get acclimated to them. But so far, so good. They have some give. So first off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this mega chip white potato. It's a seed potato. You harvest after 90 to 100 days. They are a mid-season variety. So the indications to harvest are wilting leaves, dieback, wilting stems. It is hardy in zones 3 to 9. So this grow bag is a 10-gallon, I believe a 10-gallon size. What's up, buddy? So this season has been relatively wet and hot. Glad I used grow bags. The good thing with grow bags is it allows plenty air and circulation, in between waterings. So as you can see, I think I have a harvest. It's pretty paltry, but it's to be expected. I mean, the container's not that big. So what I'm doing with the soil, I plan on reusing it to go ahead and plant up my squash. So I have excess squash from the U-shaped veggie bed that I plan on transplanting into these grow bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and reuse this soil. I'll just freshen it up with some bone meal, some plant tone, that sort of thing. So here is the Norland Red. These were also seed potatoes. As you can tell, they were planted back in May 3rd. So it's well over the 90-day mark. These potatoes aren't that big. Norland Red are potatoes that you can plant if you have limited space. The potatoes probably are like golf size potatoes. Not much smaller than these white mega chips, as you can see. So I'm just satisfied that I was able to get a harvest. That's pretty much my outlook. And like I said, with the soil, I plan on reusing it to plant up my futsu squash. So here I'm just writing out some labels for the 2 futsu transplants. So I had a total of 5 futsu squash that germinated here. So like I said, I'm just dividing the 2 that I intend to put in the grow bags. And just transplanting the rest roughly 18 inches apart. Now, granted, that variety needs about a good 3 to 4 feet. And over here with the red cabbage, I'm separating them roughly a foot to 15 inches apart. I'd say about a foot. These ideally need about 18 inches. That way you can have a decent spread and you can get a decent sized cabbage head. But like I said, you know, a foot to 15 inches suffice. So the fruit is about an inch long at maturity. Like I said, it's an inch long at maturity, and they actually start off green, a deep, dark green color, and then they turn a black, a smoky black, purple color. And then when they're finally ripened, they are like a deep red color. So it's a really great ornamental, interesting ornamental plant to have in your garden. I mean, I can see how this will be a very striking display and contrasting colors in your pepper or herb garden. So I'm just collecting a few pods to put in my salad later on in the evening. It has a very intense, lingering kick to the taste. So here I'm just thinning back this basil plant because within the thicket here, I noticed my lesia sweet pepper was leaning, and deep in the middle of the bed, there is an aji pepper. It's a hot pepper that was leaning. So right here, I'm topping this lesia pepper. I noticed a week ago, it started to have some insect infestation. So I'm tying it up along this small trellis right here. Just want to make sure that these peppers can flourish. They get enough airflow. The fruits can get more sunlight so that they can ripen a lot quicker. So this is my second year growing peppers, and it's a very rewarding experience. I think this fall I plan on trying to overwinter a few of these peppers. I think that'll really give me a head start next growing season. Now, because I've had all of these peppers in such close proximity, I'm sure some of the species were cross-pollinated. So who knows what I'll get next season? But I mean, that's part of the fun. I think that's part of the fun of gardening. You never know what you'll get. All right, guys, so it's getting dark, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I'm gonna continue to thin out some of these pepper bushes and kind of train some of the vines for all of the cherry tomatoes up the trellis. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging with me. AJ's Green Thumb. So before I go, I want you guys to check out these boots one more time. So these HISEA boots were pretty comfortable. I'll go ahead and drop a link at the in the description of the video where you can go ahead and purchase them if you'd like. All right, guys.